Good morning. Well, today in Warsaw, it's all about learning about the Jewish ghetto and going to the Jewish Museum of History.
So far, is everything clear?
This brick building is one of few remnants buildings that are left over from the Jewish ghetto here in Warsaw. The Jewish ghetto in Warsaw was where all the Jews had to move once the Germans came into occupied Poland. And at one point there was over 400,000 people in that small area. By 1940, the Jews had all been moved into the ghetto. By 1942, at least a quarter of the Jews had died from disease, murdered, or committed suicide. Here's a marker in the pavement showing where one of the ghetto walls stood from 1940 to 1943, as it says. Here's a memorial to the Jews that were moved out of the ghetto off to the extermination camps. It was at this location that the Jews were loaded onto trains like cattle.
That's gonna be after the well, and the symbol of
The building you see in front of you is a building that was built by the Soviets when they occupied here Poland. Many people here do not like it. My friend would like to see it torn down and something more interesting built, like these buildings.
I don't know how you get in the picture.
Used to be the highest building in the whole Poland, but now.
Welcome to the Museum of the History of the Polish Jews. This is not a Holocaust museum. This is about the history of the Jewish people in Poland over the millennials. The architecture in this building is also quite stunning. The outside of this building is pretty mundane, but the inside is something else.
All of them were destroyed during World War I and during World War II, so already the Great War. So what we have here at the Polin Museum is the replica of the roof. So 12 years ago.
Not far from our hotel is the National Museum of Warsaw. That's where we're off to this afternoon. These preserved mosaics were quite stunning. A big surprise to us was this rather extensive collection of Egyptian artifacts. From ancient to contemporary. On our last dinner here in Warsaw, we were treated to live entertainment from these two Ukrainian musicians